to all of my Aries. So I'm going to jump right into your reading, Aries. Just letting you know that you have and if you hear me writing throughout the reading, that is just me writing down your timestamps. So to my Aries, thank you for watching this video. Go ahead and give it a big like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. With that being said, I will go ahead and give you some information about your pre-shuffle. So in your pre-shuffle, you have the Six of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, letting you know that victory is definitely yours. No matter what, you may be working on a team right now, or you may be, working by yourself, being very self-sufficient, whatever it is, but victory is definitely yours. And being in this energy, is very important to know that success is yours. It's definitely something to celebrate. So let's go ahead and see what you got. Let's try that again. So we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. To all of my Aries, thank you so much for viewing. Give me one second. Okay, let's find out what your strength here is. What is your strength, Aries? Because like I said, victory is definitely yours. So your strength is that you love movement. You love to, take action, be very swift. That's how you're going to get to your victory here. Just having a lot of courage, the courage to move forward, the courage to act on your inspired, action, to act on your inspired actions, just to take action on your inspired ideas. So it takes a lot of courage to do that, and that's your strength here. Understanding that you have a lot of willpower and control in any situation, and how you wield it and use it will be the thing that cuts through any stale energy and gives you your victory, your big W. Let's see what a weakness could be here for you. So your weakness here could be just your self-worth, not understanding that the power and control that you have, and maybe being like not just overactive, but an overactive imagination, and not understanding, like I said, self-worth, self-love is what pushes you to complete a lot of the things. It's not just just hustling and working and being obsessed with work, but it's also taking action because you love yourself. So the number 9 is about strength, power, your completion in anything. So don't overact on anything, or have an overactive sort of energy. It's definitely about being able to work and not be obsessed with it, living within your means, and even if that's energetically. So sometimes people give too much of their energy to just different things that doesn't deserve it. So not spending energetically, or with finances as well. So that could be your weakness at this time that you need to check, so that you can stay in that chariot energy of being strong. Let's see what your fear is here. What could be a fear here coming up for Aries? Then we have the Chariot coming out again, letting you know that maybe you even fear moving forward. You fear maybe a lack of direction. Even a fear could be, self-discipline, and forcing yourself to, do things that you do want, but in the same vein, you feel very shaky about like where you're going. So getting clear on your direction can stump out any of that fear. Taking courage, having that courage to take steps and plan out where you want to go, and knowing that these things will come into fruition is very big for you right now. Let's see what your reality is, because on the other side of fear is the truth. is that wealth is showing up for you when you take that action, and discipline is coming up heavy. So we have Chariot, which is all about that willpower, control, self-discipline, and the King of Pentacles, which requires your self-discipline in order to see whatever abundance that you desire. So whatever prosperity, whatever you're looking at right now, you have the ability to, continue to have any type of security that you want when you take action. Action will be a big thing for you as an Aries. We are getting down to the, last days of 2024. So you want to make sure that, that same fire that you had around your birthday, that same fire that you, had at the beginning of the year, call on that energy and, call on that, beginning of the year energy, and, give it something, a try that is big, something that can, that will help you stand out as a leader. Like I said, you had the Three of Pentacles, so maybe you're just a leader on a team, and it takes a lot of discipline to guide other people in the way that they need to be. So that's your energy. Let's go see what happens when you choose your fear. Let's see. So if you choose any fears, you definitely will have some disharmony. You have to trust yourself enough to understand that, your power lies within you. Your power lies within you. Your power lies within you. So if you choose fear, there definitely will be an imbalance here, because you are so powerful that the truth of you, the reality of you, doesn't match up with any fears. So you have to have that energy of bringing together your like smaller self and your higher self, and understanding that, with that togetherness, you will be able to have the success that you desire in all of those things, and release any tension and any old broken things. You have the desire to, have more. So let yourself have that. Give yourself more, and be an active participant in the process, and don't just sit back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, be your highest self and come into union with your highest self. So let's see what happens when you choose your reality instead of the fear. The reality is you are abundant. The reality is that you are qualified. You're a leader. That's your reality. You're meant for a lot of wealth with that King of Pentacles. That's your reality. So the Fool card popped out. For you, Aries, the Fool card popped out, letting you know that new beginnings are on the horizon. A lot of possibilities, innocence, and spontaneity. When you choose that, that is what's here for you. And it's a yes moving forward. You have unlimited possibilities because of the adventure that you choose to go on when you trust yourself. So that path to wealth is definitely going to feel like you're taking a leap in blind faith. You're being very adventurous and optimistic on this about this new journey. So I definitely respect that as well. Now let's see, what is your current situation here? What is your current situation? Current situation for Aries. Current situation for Aries. Current situation. So your current situation is giving off the Nine of Cups, wish come true energy, which is just being very grateful for where you are and knowing that so much more is ahead for you, that you feel, like I said, just very grateful. You're looking at a lot of things that are very luxurious, and you're looking forward to a lot of stability with that King of Pentacles, with that Nine of Cups. You desire a high level of security, and you will get it. Like I said, it's about having fun, having a sense of adventure, and taking control. The Chariot is about movement and pushing yourself. Again, the number 9 is coming up, so you have 9. You may see 909. You may also see, what else? The number 6 came up as well, as the number 7. So 67, something like that as well. But yeah, just letting you know that there's strength, movement, and contemplation. You have to take all that into consideration. again, the word optimism is here. So on your journey, trust yourself, trust life, and be very adventurous. That's how you get ahead. That's how you get ahead. That's how you get ahead. So let's see, what's the challenge right now? So the challenge right now is to, we have the hangman. So the hangman here is telling you that letting go, finding a new perspective. We also have the number 3, which is about creativity. So maybe you need to be creative. That's your challenge here, to look at your situation in a creative way and see how things can change. And looking at those things, releasing old things, and that's the thing that you can sacrifice in order to get to this good future. A lot of good things require you to change and be different than before. Like I said, switching from your lower self to your higher self, that's a change, that's a sacrifice, and that's being different than you were before. Because you have allowed a higher power to come in to give you deeper insight, you can now be more enlightened and be more aware of who you really are, and not the perception of who you were, or things of that nature. So don't delay in changing the way you perceive yourself, because that is what pushes you to want more and to have more. So let's see, I'll leave these 2 out. And lastly, let's take a look at what your aim is here. What is the aim? So your aim here is we are in Libra season, so 11 is to balance, fairness, equality. The thing that you desire most is like maybe people treating you the way you've treated them. As a leader, you have the responsibility to be fair and to be equal, but you also want to look at the clarity and the truth of any situation. Like I said, you may be heavily working with a team right now, and you have to be the one that is administering and giving out justice, being fair, things of that nature, or calling out injustices. That may be your place that puts you on that throne, that people really look up to you because your leadership, justice. This one is sitting down, the 9 of Cups. The King of Pentacles was sitting on the throne. The Justice is sitting on the throne. So you really have to take initiative and acknowledge that people really do think of you highly. So let's go ahead and take a look at your Moonology cards to see what is heading towards you. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that energy too, that, you are greater than your problems. And nothing can really stop you, like I said. Don't let your past hold you back. Self-knowledge. Don't let pride get in your way. So there's something that you're healing in order to move along swiftly. There's something that you're healing. I hope you can see this bottom one, a time for healing. There's something that you have to heal in order to move on. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let pride get in your way. And, when you do that, you show up for yourself in a different way. It's like a healing process. When you give yourself grace, when you give yourself, much needed tenderness and healing, that is the process that obviously helps you persevere through any old troubles and things of that nature. So just you being in that energy is what heals you and allows you to look forward and gain everything that you're doing when you go on this new journey. The journey of, being in that King of Pentacles energy. That's a wealth energy. That is a leadership energy. And in order for you to be a great leader, you have to be healed and you have to be whole. And, like I said, the Justice card, you may have to administer justice or something like that. So let's see your fortune. Let's see your fortune, Aries. Aries fortune. All right. So you definitely have good fortune here. Good fortune with the beetle. You have spiritual enlightenment, development, awareness, and understanding. Definitely saw that come out. I feel like that's the Justice card as well. You can only be, as well as the Hangman. I couldn't remember. But yes, the Hangman is also about enlightenment. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So you're very into the gain, that King of Pentacles energy. A distant friend is thinking of you. You also have plenty of material things. Plenty of material things. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. So there's something here that, nothing can stop your good. Whatever journey you're going on, is very short. And along the way, you'll find good fortune. And this may be something very recent that you're getting like that financial gain from. But like I said, keeping yourself healed and acknowledging yourself and your feelings is what keeps peace and harmony on any journey. So that is it for you, Aries. I appreciate your viewership. Make sure you like the video, and you can stay for the ASMR tingles, or you can watch another video for your, sun, moon, rising, Venus, all of those beautiful things. But now we are going to move to Taurus. So Taurus, we have your reading now. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. So I do truly appreciate you all finding this channel, and I will go ahead and get your reading started and let you know that you have the full card and the moon card that came out in your pre-shuffle. Just letting you know that, the energy, the adventure that you have to go on is going to, be all about your dreams and your fantasies and things of that nature. You being very adventurous, being like adventurous at heart. You also have the Knight of Cups, which is about creativity and, following your heart. And you also have the Knight of Pentacles here, which is about the work that you do. So I split the deck. This was at the bottom and I split it and this came out. So I feel like that definitely is yours. All right, 1 second. So there's an energy here. We're going to see what your strength is. What is the strength for Taurus? So we have the World card. There's an energy of completion, of accomplishment, and that is your strength right now. The 3 is about creativity as well as optimism, which gives me that energy of, that Fool card is about going on that journey and seeing what the world has to offer you and being very happy and a celebratory energy about where you're arriving to in life right now. It's very, pleasant for you. So let's see what a weakness could be. So a weakness right now could be not using your intuition, not following your intuition, not trusting where you're led. We have the number 2, so you may be seeing 212 right now or 221. Understanding that, in this energy of secrets and just hidden agendas. Maybe people um, have been shallow with you, so you are being like, in your ignorance, you're being shallow back, or kind of giving them that same energy. I always say that it is important to not match energy, you know especially when that energy is negative and harmful. You do yourself a disservice when you do that. So it's always best to go ahead and remove yourself if you feel funny energy. Sometimes people love to match energy just so that they can have like a one up moment, but that is not necessary, especially not for you in this energy of the world card, knowing that completion and satisfaction comes to you. So you wouldn't want to be the one that is whatever your energy you're putting out will always come back full circle. So the moon card, or just discard it being very associated with the moon. You have the moon come up talking about your mind, your subconscious, your morals, and how you are very sensitive to energy, and you keep yourself very pure because of that. So don't allow other people to make you low vibrational, or any circumstances as well. So let's see, what is your fear? So your fear right now is, it could be something with your inner child, just feeling down, and not just being overly optimistic, but maybe your optimism was a part of your inner child, but that's not here right now. So flipping this and understanding that, a rebirth is necessary in order for you to get back or get to who you're supposed to be. Maybe you're not trying to go back to anything, but you're trying to incorporate what makes you feel alive in your world in this new way, in this new setting. So the number one is about new success, new beginnings, and things of that nature. So don't allow sadness or other people's arrogance to, like I said, get you down. There is a lot of pleasure that is here for you if you acknowledge it, everything like that. So let's go ahead and, sorry, that's a fear. Let's see what your reality is. And quickly came out that, your reality is that you have a lot of courage. There's a lot of courage within you right now, who you are. You're very confident and very focused about what you plan on doing with yourself in your life. So let that be your shining light, your sun, your moon, everything that you focus on is just about, making sure that you keep that zest for life, that pleasure and positivity side of you, and not allowing anything to, get in your way. That is your reality. And when you focus on that and make and is very determined to see that, you will find joy and peace and positivity and love in there waiting for you. But you have to be the one that's, like I said, you're not matching energy of anyone who has like dissatisfaction with life. You're moving on, you're moving away from energy. So what happens if you choose fear? If you choose fear, negative thoughts definitely will seep in. And it's like you're in a prison that you created yourself. So that's what I said about matching energy. Someone being low vibrational is them being in their own set of victim mentality. So when you're like, oh, I'm going to one up them, I'm going to do that, you imprison your own self, because you could look at them and say, I feel sorry for them, I pity them, and I'm moving on because there's so much positivity in my life. So if you allow them to do something negative and, kind of phase you in that way, it is your own self that is imprisoning you. Like I said, you have to be not just a bigger person, but you're like, I'm not focused on this person because they can't have my energy, my energy, because of them being in a negative and trapping way. Some people, when they're on a lower vibration, they see you on a higher vibration and they want to bring you where they are instead of coming where you are. And that's not going to fly with you. So let's look at your reality. The reality of your situation is love, compassion, and, and just a lot of energy of, creativity. I said that before with the Fool card. You may be seeing 313, number 9, things of that nature, letting you know that there's expansion coming towards you as long as you stay like ambitious and focused and determined. Like your previous cards have been telling you, you have to focus on yourself and using your intuition to let you know when to walk away from negative situations because you don't need them. So let's see. What is the current situation? Your current situation is one of coming back into balance and harmony with yourself. The number 2 is about balance and harmonies, and the any different the polarities, the different polarities, balancing those out in any situation. So if you feel like someone is treating you unfairly, you have to be the one that's like, you know what, I'm going to be the one to administer justice here. With the scales, with the gavel, I love the symbol of the gavel. It's like you don't have to wait for anyone to give you justice or freedom or forgiveness. You're taking it. And because you decide to take freedom, you decide to take justice, you decide to live in clarity and truth, because you decide that, the effect of that will be so much greater. If you decided to limit yourself, the effect of that would be as limiting as your choice. So you have to think about cause and effect, cause and effect. If you choose better, then your effect is better. Okay? Let's see what the challenge. So your challenge here is, focusing on yourself. I think the Nine of Cups already came out for you too. Focusing on yourself, and focusing on your own stability, letting that be the truth of you, Taurus, and not, like I said, it is Libra season. So focusing on this energy, your energy alone, is your challenge this month. It's not a challenge like it's hard. It's a challenge like it's something that you have to be determined to focus on every day, especially if your 3D circumstances around you look a particular way. You have to have that strength and fortitude within you to say that I am going to focus on my wish come true, my happy ending, and I'm not going to suffer along with anybody else. So let's see, what is your ultimate aim here? What's your aim here? Yeah, you're aiming for balance. I said that before with the justice card and previous card before. Balance, happiness, gratitude, wish come true. And that requires a level of dedication and focus. And I'm seeing that, if you take the next like 30 days to focus on yourself and your accomplishment and, the cause and effect that you can have on life, that you'll see a big change. The number 5 is about changes and different options coming to you. And obviously it'll be, well, it's obvious to me, hopefully. I will give you an update in your readings continuously as you go along, just letting you know that, during Sagittarius season is a time that you can see big changes in your life when you decide to live in peace and harmony. And, that takes a different sort of purpose and patience, because a lot of people, if they're not careful, they'll give up on their own dreams and their own satisfaction. So be clear on that, okay? So, all right, let's go ahead and get your, let's go ahead and get your moonology, and we will do your reading at the deck. Make sure you're not self-betraying yourself. You know, make sure that you're not being betrayed. Like, you're not betraying yourself. You understand? It's very important to be your number one fan. Be on your own side. Let's get 3 of these Monology cards. And also, Taurus, remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Just letting you know. Hold your vision throughout this month. You have to hold your vision. That is your message. Hold your vision. Keep your mind fixated on that Nine of Cups energy and work through your fears. You have a lot of purple, a lot of energy of higher thinking, higher consciousness. That's what purple symbolizes. One more. And purple again. So we have purple and pink, but it says the energy is gaining momentum. So when you work through your fears, hold your vision, there's nothing that you won't experience and can't accomplish, if you stay focused on what you are meant to do ultimately. So a lot of prosperity coming to you. So it says recognition, reward for merit. So whatever you're doing right now, this adventure that you're taking on right now is going to lead you to so much success. We also have financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So that recognition that you're getting could be for something that you have implemented over this time. As long as you hold your vision, people will recognize that and reward you accordingly. So do not back down from opposition. Just because I said you don't match energy does not mean that you don't show strength and fortitude in any situation. So just because you won't stoop to someone's level does not mean that you don't stand up for yourself. Of course, that I feel like that sometimes goes without saying, but sometimes we need to say it. So we also have great passion as well. Your passion is what's going to move you through this energy, keep you focused on this energy that's gaining a lot of momentum right now so that you can work through any of your fears. So that is your energy, Taurus. Thank you for watching the reading. Like I said, don't forget to like the video. And now let's move on to Gemini. So for Gemini, we have your reading, your amazing cards where your pre-shuffle was the Magician and Ten of Cups, letting me know that you are creating the life that you seek. You are the type of person that is, very creative, of course, but you are in this energy of, being loyal to yourself and being very aware of who you are and what you're going to do. The Magician energy is about creating the life that you seek, and that is your energy. So let's see what your strength is right now in this time of creation. What is your strength? The Magician popped out again, so I can't make it up. Your action and your creativity is your strength right now. The one is about beginning new projects, being very creative, having a lot of creative endeavors, and we also see like the infinity sign here, which reminds me of an 8. These two together is a 9, so you may be seeing 1, 9s, and 8s right now. Just letting you know that, how you start is how you finish. I always say that. So making sure that you start out strong so that you can finish out